and thank you for tuning in to OhHeyShay.com. Today's product review is going to be on CokeBottleCurves.com, specifically on the Natasha corset. Sizing. Oh my goodness, what a headache. I sat on that website for hours trying to figure out which size I was because I was like, I think I can fit this, but I don't know, because you don't know how much slack it is. You just don't know anything about the product you're about to buy if you've never purchased from them. So eventually I broke down and emailed her, and I sent her a picture neck below of what I look like, just let it all hang out, with my height and my weight. And then she responded and said that I wear X, Y, and Z. Now, when she said this, I was like, oh no, she tripping, because she don't even know me like that. If she think I'm about to squeeze into that, she's tripping. But she was very, very nice. Her customer service was outstanding. She said, trust me on this. I have girls, because I'm 5'8". Well, really, I'm 5'9". Whatever, I'm a tall girl. But she was saying she has girls at my weight that are 5'3" fitting into this, so she knows it shouldn't be a problem. So I was like, I'm just gonna step out on faith, trust her. I did, and it was perfect. What I really loved about CokeBottleCurves.com, regardless of your size, be it X small or 5X, she had a product that could fit you. So regardless of your body type, if you're looking to get those Coke Bottle Curves, she has something for you. And I think that that is just absolutely amazing. My shipping experience with them was awesome. Because me and her were conversing via email, she told me the next day she was gonna ship it out, and she did. I received a confirmation email along with my tracking information, and I think I sent the order, I paid for it on a Wednesday, and I received it that Monday morning, and I couldn't have been more happy with her customer service. She's sweet as pie. You can pretty much ask her as many questions as you want. She seems like a very, very patient woman. So I was very, very satisfied with the service I received when I had to work with her one-on-one. When it arrived, it came in a plastic bag, and I was super excited to get it out of the bag to try it on. And I thought it was gonna be something I just slide on, like the typical, what you get from the store type, corset. I was wrong. This hardcore, not a game corset. The outside is this not to be played with latex, and then the inside is like a cotton material, and then it has these latches. There are 2 rows, if you can see, of, I don't know, they look like bra, I don't even know what those are technically called, but I call them like bra hooks. So whatever the case, I get it, super excited. I knew that the sizing was right. I put it on and I'm like, oh my God, this thing is not gonna fit. Like, it stopped, like where your nipples are, it stopped right there. And I was like, oh no, child, I can't do it. So I stopped. I remember a video I had watched. It was very typical to have, issues getting it on the first time. So I laid on the bed. Hands down, the hardest workout of my life. When I tell you, I broke into a sweat, my body started aching. I started doing that, oh Lord Jesus, if you just help me get this thing on, praying hard. So eventually, I got one hooked, and I was like, okay, once you get one hooked, then the rest should be easy. I'm telling myself that. So, slowly but surely, I get them down, and instantly, I saw a huge difference. Now, a lot of you don't know me and you just watch these product reviews, but I am extremely large breasted. I'm gonna post a video of what I look like in this thing, but my breasts are huge. Like, I think I'm in a G now. I know I'm definitely past triple D, let's put it like that. So, it was very important to not have something that's going to constrict me, because my body and my breasts, even though I look fine having large breasts, it's really hard for me to find clothing or bras or anything for that matter that are going to fit over my breasts and fit the rest of my body. So the thing I loved about this is that I could wear my regular bra and it hikes your boobies up, y'all, like nobody's business. So if you could just use your imagination, like this is down here and my boobs sit like right here. So it was absolutely wonderful to have something that I could wear with my everyday bra, feel comfortable in, and get results that ain't a game, like work bitch, those type results. The Monday I received it, I wore it for an hour. That Tuesday, I wore it for 2. Yesterday, I decided to be a super thug and wear it for 8 hours. This morning, I woke up and I felt like I had been in the gym for 10 hours. Like, I did not even want to get up or move. The only thing I could do was walk to the shower because my body was so sore. There's this boning in it. And I hope that you guys can see it, but I mean, obviously you can see where it is, but you won't be able to feel. But this boning gets up in there. And if you don't understand what I mean, it's because you never worn a corset. But understand, this thing is gonna get you right. So right now I'm a little bit sore, and I'm trying to work through it. Whenever I do a review, I try to show everyone the pros and the cons. And most times that's very easy to do, but in this product review, it's very difficult. There are no cons that I can just come off the top of my head and say, well, wait a second, you need to beware. Now, what I can say is this: when you buy, in this case the Natasha, there are two rows. So let's just say, for instance, you buy a medium. Once you know what I'm saying, progress and you start seeing, you're losing and you're ready to move on to the next size down, you're gonna actually have to buy another one. So you would have to go from a medium to a small. So it's gonna be an investment in money. Is that necessarily a con? Depends on how you look at it, because if you're having to purchase another one, then obviously the product works. So it just really depends on how you look at it, or the angle that you decide to look at it. The other con, I would say, but it's really not a con because it's just showing the product works, is when I tried to sit down in this thing, not a game. It had my back up straight, my tits up high. It was a little bit uncomfortable because, in the stomach area, it just basically holds you so tight and makes sitting just a little bit uncomfortable. But then again, isn't that what you want? Don't you want a product that's gonna hold you tight? And when I say tight, I don't mean painful. I mean, you could just basically, in other words, I wouldn't be sitting down eating. Let's just put it like that. Like, there would be no sandwiches going in my mouth while I'm sitting down with a Natasha on my stomach. It ain't going down. So I don't really know if that's a con, but that's just my observation from the product. But that observation is letting me know that the product is working, that the product is quality. So. And with that being said, that's my review. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'm gonna go ahead and put the information for Coke Bottle Curves down below. I would really, really love for you guys that decide to order to keep in contact with me. Tell me about your experiences, your shipping, if there's any issues, anything possibly that I did not cover or go through in this product review. Let me know how the product felt to you, sizing, all that good stuff.